So today I'm going to be unboxing my Boxycharm base and premium boxes for February. I thought about it and I figured it would be kind of a little bit more entertaining to do both of them together rather than separate, so we have more items and things that I don't use, such as mascara and possibly skincare. We can kind of like balance out and fill out with the more items. So we're going to start with the regular Boxycharm, and the Boxycharm is, I do believe it's still $21 a month. The premium is $35 a month. And then we have the XOXO. Of course, it's going to be Valentine's Day themed. So the first thing out of my little burrito here is we have the Beauty Crop Cocoa Gold Mist. So we got a setting spray with little gold glitters in it. That's actually kind of exciting to use. I love setting spray, especially anything with the word glow in it. And then we have a palette here. And we have the Ace Beauty Nostalgia palette. I saw pictures of this floating around and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So let's see if it's as gorgeous as it is in real life. So we got that. So let's do a couple swatches. We're going to do a yellow because, you know, yellow is pretty hard to do. Let's do a blue. Let's do a little bit from every little family here. Got a red, a purple, and then we'll do the gold. Oh, these mats are very smooth, very nice. That red was a little bit chunky, but if you work with it, it gets a little bit better. See, that's beautiful. We have Tula Skincare Poreless Deep Exfoliating Blackhead Scrub. And it has pink salts, volcanic sand, witch hazel, lactic acid. So it's a physical and a chemical exfoliant, which if you have for sensitive skin, I would not recommend in the slightest. But I love Tula. I'm interested in trying it. A lot of the products I end up liking end up being very exfoliating based, whether it be chemical or physical. And I really need to kind of not, because you can dry, I think that's why my skin dried out so bad not too long ago. So I need to make sure to not do that. And I just saw this, another cuticle oil. I swear I've gotten like 10 of these from Boxycharm over the years. And it's cute with little hearts in it, but I don't know what that's going to do for my cuticles. Yeah, I don't know why they keep giving us these. I don't need 10. And then we have a little, this thing, it says Glamere. The outside looks kind of cheap. Looks like something I would get at a dollar store. But it's all the contents. Sometimes outside is not what the inside appears to be. Oh, it's kind of stuck to it. Oh, this feels awful. I hate this bag. Well, there's little brushes, little eye brushes. So we got that here. And piece de resistance. That is so cute. They feel nicely weighted. Very soft. I love these little detail brushes. So I can't wait to use these. These are fantastic. And that's all my items for the month. So we're going to start out with the prices. So we got the Ace Beauty Nostalgia palette, which is $38.99. Tula Skincare exfoliator, $32. Beauty Crop Gold Mist, $14.99. The brush set is $29.95. I don't know. I probably could have got those so much cheaper somewhere else, but they are fun and it's nice to get in the box. And the beauty oil, the cuticle oil, is $18. Again, no one needs 10 of them. Please stop giving them to us. And I will have the total presented when I actually do the math on that. And to jump on the premium, we have a Tarteist, however you want to pronounce that. We have a double-ended eyeliner. I'm immediately going to pass this on because it is a felt tip. No matter how much I try, I keep trying, I can't get felt tips to work for me. So I'm just going to pass this on. We have the Huda Beauty Mint Pastels palette. I also saw photos of this floating around. Oh boy, I cannot get it open. Oof. There we go. Now that's beautiful. My only gripe about these little marbled shades is the shades all depend on how much marbling you get. So sometimes, like you say, you watch somebody do an eye look and the color won't always be perfect, but I mean, they're always going to be very, very, very similar. So we're going to do a swatch, do some swatches. So a lot of these look like they're going to be topper shades, maybe not that gold one. Let's do a matte, let's do the blue. Yeah. So you can tell a lot of these are just glittery topper shades. That kind of copper one and this one is the only one with some depth. And these two will look exactly the same. Kat Von D, KVD Vegan Beauty. So they're still trying to get rid of all that stuff that says Kat Von D on it. It's the Go Big or Go Home. I think it was like one of her last releases before she left. And I had a friend that really likes this mascara. Oh, it's ginormous. This looks like one of those like industrial Sharpies that you can write on. This is another thing I would put into the side and probably open up in like a year. Mascaras have 3-year shelf life as long as you don't open them. And I never end up needing to buy mascara because of all these boxes. The Bali Balm Sweet Orange and Coconut Lip Balm. Ooh. See, I'm not a huge coconut fan, but I love citrus, so that sweet orange sounds wonderful. And it reminds me of that nipple balm a little bit, just like in the packaging. And then we have, this is so heavy. Like, how do I explain just how heavy this thing is? I have a vitamin water here. Maybe that doesn't help at all. But I cannot explain just how heavy this feels. It's kind of like a brick. It's a beautiful frosted glass. It's very thick, especially all the weight is right at the end here. It's this beautiful blue color. I don't even say what it is. Odacite, California, Blue Aura, Turmeric, and Holy Basil. Never heard of that before. It's a cleansing micellar water. It's a beautiful color. Got Lou here. Hi, Lou. Has salicylic acid and grapefruit in it as well as some aloe vera juice. And this might be the last thing in my box. I always have that cardboard insert, so I'm going to make sure. Okay. We have a Soft Focus Glow Drop by Rodial. And that thing is a glass bottle, so don't drop that either. It weighs a lot and it's glass. It's another glass bottle. Beautiful color. Illuminating Glow Primer. Again, love anything that says glow. Love anything that says illuminating. Like, look at me. I'm like a sweaty grease ball. And I love that look. I just want to look like I just stunk my face in a bucket of water. Love it. So I can't wait to try this. So with the Did I even get a card? Did I lose it? I didn't get a card. Well, that's unfortunate. So I'm gonna have to do kind of like insert here, and then a total here, and hopefully that works out for me, because I am still a noob with editing. I swear, the older I get, the worse at editing I am. The worse at technology that I am. So please forgive the noob in me. So I will see you guys at the try-on. So we're going to do our try-on. So I already did my brows, my moisturizer, and my serum. So I'm going to lay a base down, but we're going to start out with the Ace Beauté palette. We got kind of a rainbow situation going on, so I'm not sure as of right now what I want to do. I really like this shade called Flip Flops, that kind of purpley lilac, almost pink shade. So I'm going to go into my Ulta primer real quick. I got my cool brushes. We're going to try these out. So I'm going to go in with this kind of green shade here. So these are incredibly light. So if you're anywhere darker than I am, see how this is already barely showing up on me. So I can't imagine this palette really working for anybody else unless you're using a white. But for me, already, I'm not going to be a fan of this palette. I can already tell. The toppers are kind of fun, but I already have my Cleona, and if I want something sparkly and kind of iridescent, I will just use those. See how light this already is? And you told me try to pack that on. So we're going to go in with this fun kind of teal shade. So I'm just like swirling it in circles in this little area. I don't want to bring it up too much. Yeah, that Hued palette, I don't know if you can tell, I've never really had this problem, but it's like emphasizing like my skin texture on my eyes. And I've never had that issue before with the Ulta primer, unless I've been using like kind of a shimmer or like a powder foundation to set and I put it on too heavy. But you can see it's like, maybe you can't, that it's emphasizing texture in my crease. I wonder how that pink would look. I mean, that would kind of ruin the past. We'll try it. And then I do have kind of like this nice pinky if I need to lighten it a little bit, and I'll do that. I'm going to try to spread this out as much as I can, and then I'm going to go over it with that lighter shade. Kind of looks like a watermelon. I'm living for it. I'm going into that center shade that I said I was going to use. And then I'm going to take the little bit more fluffy one and then fluff out the edges. Now I'm going to use the micellar water that we got. Got a little plug here. So I think, yeah, does this have witch hazel in it? So this has witch hazel in it, and I definitely feel it. Don't use this on your under eyes. It's not exactly burning, but it's having that feeling. I don't know if you've ever used something like the Murad clarifying toner or anything that else that is witch hazel base. And I really have to work to remove this from my eyes. But yeah, you can definitely feel that feeling that witch hazel gives you. So this will be, for me, just a makeup removing, which I'm not even sure how well that's going to do, seeing it's already having issues just removing powder from my under eyes. I'm going to try this Glow Drops primer. And usually I like to use at least 2 different primers. I like to use something like I like to use the No Problem Essence by Touch and Soul. And usually I'll stack that up with another primer. But we're just going to use this today. See how we like it. It's pretty, I wouldn't say thick, but it is like creamy. It's not like the Versali one in any kind of way. It is definitely, there's more substance to this. So if you have greasy skin, I don't think you're gonna like it. Now we're going to do my lash line and then finish up with some highlighting. So I'm gonna take the light green shade and I'm gonna use the angled brush just so I have a brush to use. I don't really use these type of brushes all that much. Next, I'm going to use that teal color. No, I wanted to use the pink, so I'm actually going to use that hot pink Picnic. Now I'm going to go back into the Mint to Be, and we're going to go into this kind of blue color. So this would not look good as a highlight. Someone scratch that. I'm going to go into the Kaleidos highlight. I believe this is the new version of the Rewriter. This is the one that has a little bit more white in it. I have both of them. And I'm gonna go into the Beauty Crop. The packaging looks pretty much exactly the same as the Anastasia setting sprays. And I do believe they might have a little bit of micro glitters in them as well. Oh, oof, ooh. The spray is intense. There's a lot of it. It's not fine at all. So just... And I am very glittery. So just to avoid myself looking like a crazy person, I'm going to go into my Ulta one. This one has a finer mist in it. Ooh, I did not like that sprayer at all. And now while my face is still wet, I'm going to go back into that like blue glitter. And then I'm going to try the lip balm. Oh, this feels nice. This is the finished look using the stuff from the Boxycharm palettes. After some deliberation, I believe I'm going to use the micellar water as a toner. Micellar waters are safe to keep on. They are no rinse, and there are a lot of skincare benefits in this, such as witch hazel, whether or not you like it. There's salicylic acid in there, turmeric, but there's skincare benefits in here, so I think I'm going to actually use this as a toner, put it with my skincare, and just leave it at that. Everything else has been pretty great. I'm not sure if I like the Huda palette, but you see it's really cute for like in a corner and doing some like highlighting with. But otherwise, honestly, I probably, if I wasn't reviewing this for the Boxycharm, I would have gotten rid of this palette. And I'm not sure if it'll serve much of a purpose since I already have these colors that I have in similar shades in my Cleona palettes. So this might be declared sometime in the future. So that is all. Thanks for watching.